Welcome, 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 welcome. Do you know I'm so excited? I'm so excited that you you all are doing your assignments and you are turning them in. That's one. Then two is that today we are going to be we are going to be discussing because it's a discussion and we're going to be learning as well. Scratch. Everybody knows Scratch. Okay, I know Scratch, I know Scratch. But how well do you know Scratch? Because you're going to be solving real world problems with it. Okay? Yeah, it goes beyond um, I know Scratch. You're not going to do real solution that you're going to be proud of with it. So I'm going to be, for you to be able to do it well, you really need to understand it. So I want to focus on that understanding. And then I have a tablet here too, an Amazon tablet, okay, that I'm trying to have the tablet join the call, but I didn't do that before now. So it will be, I started like 10 minutes ago. I was trying to make the tablet join the call. And then I need to do some settings before that. I'm like, wow, I don't have much time. But however it is, I'm going to make sure that I have a way to show you the screen because Scratch is simple, it's fun, and it's creative because it is you are going to be thinking and creating amazing things, and then it will just be like clay and you are building stuff, and gradually you are going to share what you've built online. You're going to share it in the Scratch community. You're going to be learning online. You had an assignment last week that I wanted you to watch a video about rabbits or any video of your choice and summarize it. You are going to see how you will be using it too in the course of this class, because Scratch community, do you know what I mean by community? Just like all of us are here now, we are a community of learners. Do you know it's like a group of people? Roy, do you know what I mean by community? Do you know what I mean? Good, good. It's just like a group of people, okay? So we are a community, and we're going to be developing amazing stuff and be sharing it. So Scratch also has a community, and Scratch, there are two versions of Scratch. There is one that is meant for junior level, for like 5 years old, but it's also good as a starting point, okay, so that you can learn how to do amazing things with Scratch. And then there is a Scratch that is the main app, the one that is on the website, or the one that you can download on your computer. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the junior Scratch as well as the one that is a little bit higher, but they are both the same. So let me share my screen so that you can see what I have ahead of us before I will now show you how to do all these amazing stuff with Scratch. Who is ready? Who is ready? Yes, you are all ready. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yes, yes. So if you are ready, let's dive in. I'm going to start sharing my screen now. So I'm welcoming you all once again. I see Isheolua. I see Dunolua. I see you, amazing three. Omolola Kies. What are your names? Can you unmute and tell me your name? Tell me your names. I'm bringing up my screen.
My name is Barry. Hi. And my name is
Ifeoluwa. Okay, the Adegben Rose. Okay, I see. You're welcome. So you can mute your mic again. So now I'm sharing my screen now. Good. I hope you all have the Scratch installed on your computer or your tablet that you are using for this class.
Yes, ma.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yes, ma.
Good. Okay, so I'm loading my presentation now. We're going to be doing amazing stuff. It's pretty straightforward. Let me close this so that you can see. Yes, you can see. What can you see on my screen?
Scratch.
Fantastic. 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 Let me quickly admit. Somebody is waiting. Let me admit. Okay. Fantastic. So, welcome Ademide. So this is Scratch. Just like I said when I was starting. So I want you to pay a lot of attention because I like to give you the foundation. I like that when I teach you, I want you to know it and be proud about yourself. Which animal does this? You know it's gorilla. Beats his chest like I am proud. So I really want you to be proud, to beat your chest and say, yes, I'm very proud of what I'm doing. Okay? So this is Scratch Junior. And we also have another version of Scratch like this. But nonetheless, they are both the same. It's just that one is just a little bit simpler and one wants you to think, wants you to think very well. So that's the only difference. So we want to start from the simpler one and then move gradually to the one that wants us to think very, very, very well. So now let's move on. Scratch. I've not told you my work. And I'm going to tell you as in the course of this. I am a programmer. Okay? And programmer means that the apps that you have on your mommy's phone, that app, different apps, maybe the Google Meet that you are using to have a meeting with me now, or the games that you are playing on your mommy's phone, or when you want to even do WhatsApp, send messages on phone. I can build things like that. I can build it. I can think about it. I can write what I want to build down. And I can code it. So, and I want you to be like me. I want you to do amazing things. So, for me to be able to do that, I have to use a tool. A tool. TOOL. So, I have to use a tool to build it. So that when I build it, I will be able to let everybody in the whole world know that, yes, I have built something that will help you to register your pupils for your school. Maybe for your school now, they have a website where all of your names are. I will tell the school that, okay, do you want to register everybody in your class? I can help you to build something that will help them, that will help the teachers to know that we have 20 pupils in our class. We have 40 pupils in our class. So because I know how to do it, I use amazing tool to get it done. I also want you to be like me, to be better than me too. To do amazing stuff that mommy and daddy, everybody will be proud of. That you will be known. Okay, so that's why we are learning Scratch. So that you can solve brilliant problems. Problems that you can solve problems brilliantly. That's what I want to say. You can solve problems effectively. So Scratch is a tool that allows you to do that. So it's a beginner-friendly programming platform that uses visual code blocks to create interactive stories, games, animations. You're going to see how it does that because I'm going to expose you to how it does that effectively. If they've taught you in a different way, just pay a very, very, close attention to what I'm going to teach you today. All right? So let's move on. So I've told you what Scratch is. Scratch is a programming platform. It's so beautiful and it makes you to solve problems. You can create lovely story like about myself. I can say my name is Ramat. I go to school. I have 3 kids. I can just tell that beautiful story. All right, and I can make games, maybe like a ping pong games or like anything. You would see the guys who are older than you, right, and in the other class, they have done amazing things with Scratch, and you are going to do yours today too. So let's move on. Now, I want to tell you something before I show you this Scratch. I know you've seen the Scratch, but let me go further before I come back here. Yes. How many of you you've downloaded your Scratch? Does your Scratch look like this? What is on my screen right now? Does it look like that?
No, ma.
Oh.
No, ma.
Okay.
No, ma.
None of you. Okay,
No,
so
ma.
no, it doesn't look like this. So
My own
does
is not Scratch Junior.
it's not Scratch Junior. Okay, let me go further. I'll show you. So is this how your own
My
scratch
own
looks
is
like?
like Scratch. No.
How about this? Is this how your scratch looks like?
No. No, ma.
So how does your scratch look?
No.
It's either it looks like this or it looks like
No.
this.
No. Mine looks like this.
Whose own looks like this?
Right.
Roy, okay. Your scratch looks like this. This very one, right?
Oh. Yes.
Okay. So how many of us have our scratch looking like this? Adegbe Rose, is your scratch looking like this?
So, ma.
Do you have scratch at all?
I have Scratch.
Okay. Do you want to show me what it looks like? Because I really want everybody to be carried along. So I'm coming back to my
My Scratch
meet.
doesn't even have numbers.
Good morning, sir. So can you share with me how your scratch looks like? Who is sharing first? Because we all need to be on the same page. Ishaoluwa, how does your scratch looks like? Hi Ademide. How are you? How does your scratch looks like, Ademide? Do you have scratch on your device?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see my screen earlier? Did you see when I was sharing how scratch looks?
It has the regular scratch, not the junior scratch.
Okay,
I have
fantastic.
Scratch 3. Scratch
Good. You
3.
have scratch tree. Good. Okay. Okay. I thought someone was trying to show. Yeah. Let me see how your scratch looks like.
You want to show your teacher?
I think so Ademide, I see you have scratch tree. Fantastic. So I am trying to see Abdul Majid. Are you trying to share your screen? I can't seem to see what you are sharing.
When you don't click on that, it's not your scratch.
Should I stop sharing?
I think you should stop sharing, but I didn't get to see your screen. So if we all have the regular scratch, I will just go with that. I think we all have the regular scratch, which is the scratch 3. So
Yes, ma'am.
okay, good. Okay, so Ademide, can you mute your mic too? So I'll be heading back to share my screen now, and then we can proceed. So my screen is coming up. Okay. So I think we all have this. Now, so and if you do not have it, just type. Let me show you what you should type on your browser so that you can flow along. Let me just show you real quick. Okay. If you do not have the app, just type scratch. Okay. .mit.edu. I'm going to paste it on the in the chat as well so that you can just easily do that. Once you type scratch.mit.edu, you will have scratch. If you do not have the app, if you've not seen it before, just click on create without scratch before we actually get to build something. So I want to ask you a question because that is the same analogy everywhere. If mommy wants to make you jollof rice, okay, mommy wants to make you jollof rice, you know, mommy will not just go to kitchen and then jollof rice is here. Mommy needs to plan. Okay, mommy needs to plan. Mommy needs to first of all plan how she wants to make the jollof rice. Then mommy will get the ingredients. When she gets the ingredients, then she will start the process of making the jollof rice. And then it will take some time, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, depending on the quantity of the rice. And then jollof rice will be ready. and then whatever is going with it also be ready. So that is the same way mommy plans to make jollof rice. It's the same way you are going to have the mindset to plan how to come up with any amazing game in scratch. Now, in our last class, although what I plan to do is that I wanted to take you on the junior scratch and then introduce you gradually to the senior, to the scratch 3. But I think I will still do that because I want you to understand some things. I want you to understand when to use what you are seeing on scratch here. You see what I have on my scratch here. I want you to know when and what will prompt you. Because if mommy wants to cook now, she knows what to use. If you want to even go to the bathroom, you know what to do. So if you see all these blocks and you do not know what they do, it will make it difficult to really be fully creative. So that's why I want to spend a little time to let you see this. And then my last assignment, I said I asked you to watch a video and learn from it. I'm trying to lay the foundation of you being able to watch video, because there are tons of tutorials that you can watch and then use to recreate your own. Because I will see how times will permit us. Otherwise, I'm going to record, my screen, make the game and share with you. But let's go on. This is very, very important, so that by the time you are watching this video again and you are then seeing the game, you will be able to create your own yourself. So let's go on. Okay, I think somebody is trying to join. Sorry. Let me just see somebody. Okay, Ademola, you don't understand. You understand now. You understand. Don't worry, you understand now. So you understand. Let me head back to the design. You understand. I know where I am heading. Okay, so let's go on. Now, the Scratch Junior that I wanted you to download, I will just use it to enter into the Scratch 3 so you understand some things. You see, this is how it looks like when you download Scratch Junior. It's more like you are playing. So this is a typical screen. So where you have this number 1 there means it's just like you want to save. Can you mute your mic, please? Okay, thank you. And you see this 2 here. It's like the stage. This is the stage. Ademola, Olani, then Ademide, both of you should mute your mic. Okay, let's have a quiet class. You see, this screen just has the label of a typical Scratch Junior. You have the stage, you have the code blocks, you have the sprites. Do you know the name of this cat that you usually see on Scratch? Its name is actually Felix. So it's Felix and it's the default sprite in Scratch. All these blocks here, the yellow, the blue, like you can see here, they all have different functions. Now, the blue, the motion blocks, that's the one that is color blue. I will just be switching between here. You will see it's color blue. It helps you whenever you need to move, you want to glide, you want to rotate sprites. That is what the motion block does for you. It tells you, so if I want to move now, that is what I'm going to call on. The one that is green, like the operators, it is when I want to change appearance, I want to change my size, I want to apply some effects. So it depends on what we are doing. So if I say you will see all of this in practice by the time I create a game now. If I want to apply, that's what I do. If I need sound, that's when I come for this purple. The sound, that's when I come for purple. That's when I come for the purple. Okay? Then, if I want to control the flow of your program, like how many times you want it to happen, that is the yellow. This is here. It's called control. The events, the one that trigger actions based on the events. When the flag, there's something we call green, the green flag. When you click on it, it's more like the starting of the project. Okay? That is whatever you want it to do. is for the event, which is the red. Then the orange one, it detects like touching, okay, sensing and all. That's what the orange block does. Now I'm going to move faster now. I'm going to move faster and let you see this in action. So before, when that, like the analogy I used earlier, that if you want to make rice, you need to plan. So this is what you should have in your mind. You have to be curious, okay? Be curious about crates. Just be curious that, okay, I want to make ping pong game. I want to make a car race game. I want this one to win. I want this one to lose. I want to have a competition among pets. You understand? You should have that curiosity so that you can create. So when you have that curiosity, first of all, you know what the blocks can do for you. Then you break down the project. You should have a book. You should not just, go on scratch and you start building. You might end up not being able to build right. But before you go further to be creating your own, I'm going to show you how to feed on the tutorial on Scratch, and you use it to build your own. You will build it and you'll be able to publish it on Scratch website. You'll be able to share it so that other people can also see it. So you plan and you visualize. Then you embrace trial and error, because sometimes you can try it and it might not work. It's okay. Don't abandon it. Make sure you come back to it. Then you have to stay with it. You make sure you are on it to be sure that you can deliver, you can get it done successfully. All right? So you collaborate. Collaborate is that you work with others and seek help. You can ask questions. So even after this class, you are trying to do something and you are not able to get it done, you can send me a message. You can send me a message so that I can help you out. So you can collaborate, and then I will also show you the Scratch community. Then you celebrate yourself. Once you get it done, celebrate, because it's not like you are proud though. It's not like a show off. It's just that you are happy that you're able to get it done. A lot of people will stay on it and are not able to get it done. So if you're able to get it done, celebrate, be happy. Call your mom, tell your friends that yes, I did it. So now, let's practice. So we are heading back to our Scratch now. So we're going to show the screen, okay? So now that every one of us have this Scratch, so we are going to be using this Scratch, okay? Now, here, this is the sprite section. And this little cat here, the default sprite, the actor, its name is Felix. This is the stage where you display everything that you are coding. These are the code blocks. And this is where the code is. This is where you bring it, you mix it together, you get it done. You mix it and you get it done. So I want you when you see Scratch, I don't just want you to just be directionless, or you just pick this, okay, let me go and change the sprite. I come here, I pick another sprite, and I'm just doing anything. I want you to follow the tutorial in Scratch so that you can build something first. And then when you're able to learn from what is achievable on Scratch, you will then be able to do your own, because it will guide you on how it is done right. So you will learn from others. So now, let me show you how that is done. You will see this bulb shining here and says tutorials. So we're going to click on that. And then, okay, we have a little time. So, because there is a game that I want us to actually build, which is Pong game. But I'm looking at the time, if it will not permit us to finish it within this frame. So, instead of that, I'm going to just do, let's see if I can get about me. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Animate a meme. Let's do a presentation. So you will see that what I want to show you here is that from the tutorials here, you can watch how it is done and you can build your own. And that's what you get on Scratch website. But before you do that, make sure that you create an account. There is a video I shared on how to create an account. Create an account and you will be able to share your project when you are done. make sure you do some preliminaries, i.e., giving your project a title. So I'm going to say animate my name is the name of my project. Okay. So even if I do not know how to use Scratch before, if I click on this play button, it's going to teach me how I'm going to do
You
it.
can use Scratch to animate a name and bring it to life.
Can you
Make
see?
the letters change color, spin, grow, or interact however you'd like. To get started, we'll pick a background,
So
and then we'll pick our first letter.
can you see?
Let's remove the Scratch Cat sprite.
We can easily remove that.
Now, let's make it interactive. I'll make the letter play a sound when I click it.
Can you see what is? So this is you knowing what to do. So let me pause the video and let us try to create our own. Okay. I'm not going to hide it. I'm just going to leave it here so that we can refer to it. The idea is to, because of the short time of this class, you will be able to go back on your own, look at the tons of tutorials and make a practice. But we have a project that we are all doing, a particular tutorial that we are going to pick, and we are all going to, create our own. So first of all, let's just animate a name. So we want to animate our name. I think I should pick let's say Ife. So just 3 letters, so it will be faster. So this is the sprite, this is the default sprite. I told you his name is Felix. So I would come here, I can choose a sprite, and you will see all these sprites are grouped in categories, but I need letters. So, and then it is Ife I want to pick, so I can pick this I. Let me see. Are we all together? I think there was a question. Okay. Are we all following?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So you do know.
Yes, ma.
You do know, Lua. Do you now understand
Yes.
now? Okay. Do you understand now? So I want to delete this default sprite, the cat. So I'm deleting it. Then I'm picking this Ife, the I have added it there. I have added the I. Alright? So you remember, let me drag this down here. If I want you to, I showed you what each of these code blocks does. This is motion. You can see when you even click on the motion, you will see what it can do. If you want the eye to move, if you want the eye to turn, all right, if you want the eye to go to a particular position, if you want it to do certain things, this is for the look. If you want the eye to say hello, all right, it will be able to just have it out. And if you want a sound for the eye to sing, so all you just need to do is that you make sure you are clicking on that eye and you are doing that. So let's assume I want that to happen now. And then I click on this. Okay, let's just continue. I wanted to show you. So because I said I wanted to play a sound, but that's not what I want to do. So let me return that. I want to show you how to follow a tutorial. So let's go on. But the name we are picking is Ife. So I've picked the I.
Now, let's make it interactive. I'll make the letter play a sound when I click it.
So what it does is that it went into the event. So I will now tell it, once I click on this start, this flag, this go. So when I click on this I, you understand, it's just the way we speak. So I say, when I click on this, make a sound. Then I will then come to that sound. What sound do I want the I to make? So maybe I want it to just do the meal. I can see another sound too. For you to see another sound that it can play, if I click on this meal, if I want to record my own voice and I want it to say, I am I. So let's do that. So you can see it's saying it wants to. I am letter I. So let me play it.
I am letter I.
So you can see, then I will save it. So when I save it, I'm done here. I'll go back to my code. And then I'll pick that my recording. That's my letter. So let's see that in action now.
I am letter I.
Can you see? It's just my voice. So it is me. I have, what the tutorial is showing me is that let it make a sound. If I listen to this tutorial, you will see the kind of sound that it wants it to make. But I am curious and I am creative. I decided to just say I am letter I. I changed it. Do you understand? So let's play it. So don't forget why I'm using the tutorial. I'm using tutorial because I want you to be able to learn from a tutorial, and I want you to see the way I am learning from a tutorial, like so that you can role play it when you are on your own, because there are quite a number of tons of tutorials here, and you don't want to just keep building and leaving it on your computer. You want to make sure that we publish it to scratch and everybody can see it. We can celebrate. Mommy can share your link and say, oh, my son did this, my daughter did this. You understand? So that's the goal. So now let's play. So it says I will make it to make a sound.
For more ideas, click the green arrow.
So now it just animates the first letter. So let's continue. It's a fair that I want to have. So I will go again. So that's the end of that tutorial. It just shows you. If you watch it again, you can see.
You can use Scratch to
It's
animate
just
a
telling
name
you
and bring it to
different
life.
things that
Make
you
the
can
letters
do.
change color,
You can see it
spin,
change color. You can
grow,
spin. You can
or
grow.
interact however you'd like.
You can see it's
To
also
get started,
interactive.
we'll pick a background,
So you can try any of those ones that have
and
been
then we'll
done.
pick our first letter.
So it didn't show us everything that has been done. It just shows us
Let's
only
remove the
one
Scratch
letter.
Cat sprite.
So that's why you need to now know.
Now, let's make it interactive. I'll make the letter play a sound when I click it.
So
For more ideas, click the green arrow.
good. So if I click the green arrows now, I click the green arrow, it will then be showing me how to go about it. It will just be showing me to play a sound. Do you see? When this sprite is clicked, play the new sound. Another one, you understand? So it just shows you for you to change color. How what it has shown you to now be showing you how it is done. So let's finish up with our effect that we want to have here. So let me pick on another sprite, and I'm picking on the letter again. This is F. It's going to appear. Let me bring another sprite and the last one, which is E. It's the internet is a bit slow. So I want to bring the last letter so that I can then animate it and you can see it in action. Can you mute your mic, please? Whose mic is on? Lashe, your mic is on. Adegbenro, okay, good. Your mic is on. Let's mute it. Okay, so let me head back to my Scratch. So this is the E. Good. I can pick I've not even picked a background. So let me pick a beautiful background. To do that, I want to pick a backdrop. You can see these are different backdrops. So I would like to, let me allow it to load. So let's assume, this is when you bring your creativity. So let's assume the first name is flying in the sky. So I want to pick this blue sky. So now, this is Ife. And this is F. And then this is E. Just arrange it the way you want. Okay? I've already made this sprite, made my own voice. So let's take a look at it again.
I am letter I.
You can see that's what I've done to that I. Now I want to do another thing to the F. So I will say maybe I want you to, what can I do? Okay. So let's say when I click this, when the start is clicked, I want the F to okay, let's see sound, or let's see events. When this sprite is clicked, yes, we can say that when I click on the F, let the backdrop change. So I'm bringing it here. Okay, no, I'm supposed to start with that. Let me do something else. Okay, let me just do a sound. And let me record I am letter F. I am letter F. So if I play it,
I am letter F.
and then I say save. So let me just deal with that for now, and then you see how this is. We can do another example. So it's there. I'll go back to my code block. I'll pick on it. Recording 1. Let me play it. I hope it's not overriding.
I am letter I.
Okay, you can see that both of them are coming in at the same time. So I will need to apply something to it. So let me go to the E. And
I can't hear it.
you can't hear me. You can't do what? Hear what? Okay.
Can't hear your presentation sound.
Oh.
I can't hear your presentation sound.
Okay, I'm just recording my voice on it.
Same with me.
Oh. But you can see my screen.
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do this.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do something now. Let's see what will happen. Events. Look. So
I am letter I.
so you can see that the two of them are playing at the same time. So I want to control it. So I'll come back to this. Recording 1.
I am letter I.
Okay. Recording F.
I am letter I.
Okay, so now it's recorded
I
over
am
it.
letter F.
Good. So
I am letter F.
so let me bring it. I want to bring it back again and do it better. It's coming on. You can see I try to rearrange it because I want the F to be here. So the F is here now. And the E is saying this is letter E. Okay. So now so I want it that when it's clicked and I want it to change color, or do this. So
I am letter I.
can you see it? It's just whirl. If I want it to change color, let's say I do color, and then I click on
I
it,
am letter I.
and then when I click on this F, it change another color. If I want it to be maybe to ghost, or let's say pixelated, so if I click on it, I am letter I. And then I click on this F. You can see it's pixelated. And when I click on the E, I want you to just tell me this is letter E. So this is just a basic interaction. I am letter I. But if I want to change what this is saying, I do not want the recording to be anymore. I want it to be the meal. If I click on it, you can hear. Can you hear the sound now?
No.
You can't hear the sound.
No.
Okay.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Can you hear? Is it a yes?
No. No, ma.
Wow.
No, ma.
Wow.
Yes.
But you can see my screen.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Wow. So what's going on? Why can't you hear my sound, but you can see my screen? And you can hear my voice. Wow. But when I was playing the tutorial, were you able to hear it?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
You were able to hear, but you cannot hear what I am
Yes,
applying.
ma. Yes,
Wow.
ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Wow. So what's wrong with my system? Oh my. So as I'm playing this, can you hear this?
You can use Scratch to animate a
No.
name and bring it to life.
No, ma.
Make
No.
the letters change color, spin, grow, or
No, ma.
interact however you'd like.
Wow.
To get started, we'll pick a background. And then we'll pick our first letter.
You can't hear it.
Let's
Yes,
make
ma.
Scratch Cat Sprite.
Can't hear you.
Now,
Okay.
let's make it interactive. I'll make the letter play a sound when I click it.
I want to show it on the YouTube and let me see if you can hear. Okay? Because I didn't know you were not hearing the sound. Let me see if you can hear it now. I will show you. I want to play something now and see if you can hear. I'm so sorry that you couldn't hear. Okay, good. So let me come in here. So let me know if I'll just play one random before I go back to the exact one I was playing. This is what I want us to make. This pumpkin game.
Hi everyone, it's
Because Scratch has a lot of tutorials too. So let me play this and let me know if it
Pong game in Scratch.
can you hear?
This is a type of game where you have a paddle and you try to stop a certain object from hitting the bottom of the screen. And yeah, by the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to make your own game like this, or you can design it however.
Wow. What's wrong with my speaker? And you can hear my voice, but you can't hear it. Oh,
Can hear your voice.
oh, I'm
Can
so sorry.
hear your voice.
And I really want you to feel what I am showing. Understand it.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So what I'm going to do is, oh, I'm so sorry, because I want that you see how I am, making them happen. But I'm so sad that as I am playing it, you are not able to hear, but you can hear my voice. You are not even able to hear the sound of what I have done here. But what I would want you to take away is that for every actor, the sprite here, for you to do anything on them, you would have to specify it. So for instance now, I wanted the I to say, I am letter I. I said it, I recorded my voice, okay? And then I applied it so that it could play it back to me. When I click on this start, the same with the F, I gave it another effect that If I click on you, you should pixelate or change your color. You will see that while I was on it then, for you to do that, you have to make sure you click on that sprite at the bottom of the screen. I said pixelated, but I can just say it should change color. So if I do that, it will change the color by the time I start it. And this letter E, I say anytime I click on you, just display this is letter E. So when this sprite is clicked, it should say this is letter E. So that was what I was trying to show you, how I can have my voice, or how I can, and I just wanted to introduce you to it. It's so sad that I'm not able to deliver this effectively, because I wanted you to hear as I'm doing it and show it to you too. What I'm going to let you take away is that you've seen how I've done this. You are going to go into your Scratch. If you can go into your Scratch, we still have just few minutes, I think about 10 minutes, and you can see this tutorial. Let me be sure that you can see this tutorial. You can click on it. I can record my screen and share to make up this class so that you can hear the voice and you can see how to think and build your own too. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm really sorry that you can't hear the sound, but you could see what I have done. Are you going to try and do your own too? Just try and animate your name.
Yes, ma'am.
That's just the class activity. That's what we are going to do. Try and animate your name, because what we intend to do exactly is this ping pong game. So I'm going to share this, and I'm going to record myself doing it, and then you will now do your own.
We can try to do it.
Okay, so if I share you this link, let me just drop it in the WhatsApp group. You should try to do it. But first, animate your name. Let me see what you can come up with. Animate your name, and then watch this video and do your own. So I said it that the best way to become great is to collaborate, to learn from others. By the time you learn from others, you will see possibilities that some people have unleashed, and then you can gradually now come up with your own. You can remix it, you can make it better. So it's just scratch all the way. And I have a book that I'm going to share in the WhatsApp group, so I'll just drop them in the few minutes that is left. I think I have the book here. It's very interactive. I think I have 2 books, so you can watch different examples and you can build your own. Especially this very one. This one is for the junior. Even if you have a younger one who is 5-year-old, you can share this. There are amazing projects that are there. Very, very easy to to practice. So you are going to see all of that, because I'm so sad that you can't hear the voice coming out from my computer. I just distorted what I have here. So do we enjoy the class at least? Do we
Yes,
enjoy
ma'am.
the class? Are we going to,
Yes,
with
ma'am.
what we've seen,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. With what you've seen now, will you be able to create your own name? Will you be able to animate your name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so our class ends in 4 minutes. I would want that you animate your names. You do that, and then I'll share this link immediately so that you get busy with that. Don't just, after this class, don't leave and go and start playing. Start doing the pong game. Do your name and then do the pong game. All right? Are we good? Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So till I come your way,
Yes, ma'am.
make sure on Wednesday be video ready. We are going to take a group picture, and then we're going to be having someone talk to us from 10 o'clock to 10:30. Then the remaining 30 minutes would wrap up on project that we have, and we'll celebrate, and that will be the end of this class. So,
Excuse me, ma, should I join the class on Wednesday?
of course.
Okay.
So the homework is that you are creating you are animating your name, and then you are going to watch a video and create a pong game. So I'm sharing that link in the WhatsApp group. So ask your mom to show you that link so that you can watch the video and create your own. Do you understand? That's the homework. All right. So thank you for being here. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.